Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Thursday, and I bring that up because the one line that I really talked about quite a bit, that pink line down there, the 200 period moving average, played a big role in today's price movement. To start off the day, things were looking really rough. The day started off nice, and then that first 30 minutes, the price flushed to the downside. And then the next 30 minutes, the price kept going down, down, and down. But surprise, surprise, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Price bounced right off that level. Now, are charts perfect? No, nothing is perfect. But charts are definitely a tool that you should use and have in your trader tool belt, and as they played out perfectly here. And like I said, if you don't believe me, I'm not offended. All you got to do is go back and watch the video from September 12th, and you'll see that I talked about that pink line down there quite a bit. But good to see that level that you would want to see act as support did indeed hold up as support. So definitely a step in the right direction. That doesn't mean that necessarily this thing's exploding back up to 650 or anything. But like I said, much better than having the price come down here and then just continue to bleed and bleed the remainder of the day. In fact, it did quite the opposite. It bounced from that area and then just slowly trended back upwards for the remainder of the day. So what about levels of resistance now going forward? There's really two main levels that stand out. The first one, now that we have more data, is this trend line right here. So let me change this actually to red to represent resistance. And this, trend line isn't exact, but it's more conveying the point here that over time, the price has just slowly kind of gotten pushed further and further downwards, meaning there was a high there, and then there's a high there, and then on this next recovery, this overall group of highs didn't quite get as high. So in other words, that's what's created this downtrending trend line. So that is, the level that really stood out to me right away was, all right, wow, this one is, trending downwards. But I don't say that in a totally bearish sense because, again, to be fair and to circle back, that level down there is acting very bullish by being a support level. So yeah, there's some bearishness in the sense of the downtrend, but there is also bullishness down here because that level has been doing a great job of holding up. Now, the next level of resistance to keep an eye on in the event that trend line can be broken would be up here at that purple line there, the 50 period moving average. So keep an eye on that. That's currently valid at 609. But before you start, talking about doing battle with the 50 period or anything like that, one hurdle at a time. And again, that first hurdle being breaking up above that trend line there. So overall, a very rough start to the day, but good recovery. So we'll see if the bulls can build upon that momentum or not next week.
One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.